bros. This is your weekly wrestling recap. Jimmy the Gibson is here for your NXT Fix, featuring the fatal four-way match for the vacant NXT Championship in a 60-minute Ironman match on NXT Super Tuesday. Okay, bros, and we are here. I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and this is your weekly wrestling recap. Jimmy the Gibson presents your NXT Fix, where we will review all the matches and give out the ever so popular bro ratings. Now, before NXT, we usually catch the tail end of NCIS. However, NXT aired on a different night this week. We're talking NXT Super Tuesday. So what that means is we didn't catch NCIS, bros. But you have to imagine somewhere in the distance, someone had to have said, "Oh, Denozo." And yes, Riggs was probably building some boats. So, before we get into the action, let's take a quick pause for the cause and show you this week's tasty beverage. We've got the Rita's Sangria Spritz, the pear and orange sparkling sangria cocktail. Nice. That is a tasty beverage. And for those of you bros who had seen my prediction video, that's right, my very special guest last weekend, Orange Poppy, dropped off this serious NXT championship belt. And when you have a nice championship belt like this, it's always good to do this. So, let's get right into it, bros. We opened up, once again, Wade Barrett on commentary, and we had learned some news that, unfortunately, Mauro Ranallo and WWE have parted ways. So, we wish the best to Mauro Ranallo. Hope everything is okay with him. He has been nothing less than spectacular on NXT, and boy, are we going to miss hearing Mamma Mia every time there's a big spot. So, we're going to miss Mauro, but we're going to gladly welcome in Wade Barrett to commentary again. I'm just waiting for that time where he's like, "I'm afraid I've got some bad news." But we did get a nice little reference how he enjoyed Adam Cole wearing a black and yellow armband, similar to him with the Nexus. So that was cool. All right, opening contest. We had the street fight, Breezango and Swerve against Legado del Phantasma. Yes, that's right. We are talking Santos Escobar, El Chapo de Phantasma. We're talking about Joaquin Wilde and Raul Mendoza. High-flying action right off the bat. We even had a spot where Fandango picks up a fire extinguisher from under the ring, hands it to Tyler Breeze, and yells, "Hurry up, they're on fire!" And Breeze hits the other three guys with the extinguisher. Good stuff there. Imperium runs down, trying to cause some havoc. And then we had another awesome spot where Fandango and Swerve were on top of this giant forklift in this pallet, and they dove off, did a flip off of that onto a pile of bodies. Good stuff. But in the end, it was Swerve picking up the win over Santos Escobar. So we had some great action, great opening contest. We're going to give this match a solid 7.9 on the bro ratings. High-flying, intense action to open up NXT this week. Coming up next, we had Tegan Knox talking about her friendship with Candice LeRae. But maybe there's hope they can still work things out and be friends. I guess we'll have to find out where this is going. Not too thrilled about it yet, but hopefully it leads to something awesome. Next up, we had Candice LeRae in action against Kacy Catanzaro. Pretty short match, if you will. Kacy didn't really show off any of her flips or acrobatic moves, but at the end, Candice LeRae did put on this wicked submission and basically smashed her face into the mat with this big knockout blow. Candice LeRae is your winner in decisive fashion, and we're going to give this match, albeit a squash match, we're going to give this match a 6.1 on the bro ratings. Coming up, match number 3 of the night. Before we go to that, forgot to mention, Candice LeRae did say, she got on the mic, was talking about Tegan Nox, and says, you know what, Tegan, maybe we can talk. How about you come over to my house for dinner? So it's like, all right, what's going to go on? I have a feeling that there's going to be something nefarious that will happen to Tegan Nox. After that, we had an interview backstage where Rhea Ripley's calling out Mercedes Martinez and the Robert Stone brand. She says, you know what? I want Mercedes Martinez one-on-one in a steel cage match. And we all know the Robert Stone brand is on fire. Suitman Stone, we're loving what you're doing right now, so keep up the good work, buddy. Coming up, third match of the evening, we had Bronson Reed. Yes, that's right, the colossal Bronson Reed, because Thick Boy is now colossal, versus Timothy Thatcher. We had a pretty brutal match between the two of them. Thatcher was putting on his submission holds. Bronson Reed's trying to use his power. And then out of nowhere, Austin Theory comes in and interferes. Yes, that's right. The Austin Theory. He is back in NXT. Comes in, interferes, costs Bronson Reed the match. Thatcher wins. And it was a pretty short match. I would say this could have definitely had a higher rating, but still, nonetheless, it was a pretty good showing between the two, so we're going to give this one a solid 7.4 on the bro ratings. Okay, now, with that being said, we've got one match and one match left to talk about here, but uh-oh. No, come on. Are you sure? I'm getting word in my ear here. All right, fine. If you promise. Okay, bros, I'm getting word in my ear here that we are going to some more current wrestling review footage. So, they promised. Paradise here, man. I want to thank all you bros out there, all my Brads and Chads who have supported me on my mission to show everybody how to do some really awesome hanging and banging and grilling and chilling. That's because right here, right now, I am making my YouTube video debut, and that's right, bros, I got paid to do this one! I'm so pumped right now! Well, keep in mind, I am gonna use that money next time we have a killer game night with Chad and Brad. I'm gonna be spending all that money, I'm gonna buy Boardwalk, I'm gonna buy Park Place maybe too. That's right, bros. Anyway, so, I'm here to show you something. That's right, I have my handy dandy bro cup right here. And we're going to show you bros how to make something called the Paradise Fizz. We're talking a little lemon, a little natural lime. That's right. We're talking claws and shaka bras. We're going to make the Paradise Fizz, bros. So, what you do is you take your bro cup, you crack open the first claw. In this instance, it's going to be lemon. So we're going to pour a little lemon in the cup. Then we're going to take the other claw and we're going to crack it open. And this is natural lime. We're cracking it open here, pouring it in the bro cup. Now, don't fill it up all the way because you got to top it off with a little bit more lemon and a little bit more lime, bros. Now that's a Paradise Fizz. What a tasty beverage. So, what? Okay, well, I guess they're not paying me to make drinks. They are paying me to do some sort of wrestling review. Well, Jimmy Paradise doesn't really watch wrestling, but my friends from the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, that's right, Matt Cardona and Brian Myers, Stomp in Paradise, that's right, it's a stomp stomp summer, baby, shaka bra. They are big fans of wrestling, so I guess I'll have to review the only wrestling match I've ever seen. And if you want me back on, I might have to watch another one. So, bros, we are going to talk about Road Wild. WCW, bros, that's right. Jimmy Paradise was in high school. We're talking August 9th, 1997, bros. Now, let me paint the picture for you. The announcers were Tony Schiavone. So he was one. The other announcer was, this guy is cool. They call him the American Dream. Dusty Rods. And then the third announcer of this event was, this guy's a little weaselly. They call him Bobby the Brian He-Man. Yeah, that's right. Bobby the Brian He-Man. Yeah, that little Weasley guy. So, the match that I saw in this event was a very intense tag team encounter. We're talking NWO featuring Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton versus Harlem Heat. That's right, bros. Booker T and Stevie Ray. Now, personally, bros, I was a big fan of the NWO at that time. I mean, they had like hand signals. They were doing this, which is, kind of reminds me of a shaka bra. And they were all about too sweet, for life. That kind of reminds me of grilling and chilling, hanging and banging, thinking and drinking, all the above, bros. But what's really important, they called Buff Bagwell and Scott Norton vicious and delicious. That was awesome, bros. I was like, bro, those are my bros. So, I don't really know what happened in the match. There was like some punches and kicks and some flip-flopperoos. So, I can't really tell you about any of that stuff. But what I can tell you is in the NWO's corner was this guy, Vincent. He had some really cool stylish shades on. And then out of nowhere, this hot chick came down. And she was in Harlem Heat's corner. Her name was Miss Jacqueline, looking fire in red. Anyway, bros, what happened at the end, Harlem Heat won the match with the Harlem sidekick, and Miss Jacqueline interfered. They got the 1-2-3 over the NWO, and you know what? You can't win them all. So even though my bros lost the match, it was a wrestling match, okay? You want me to give some sort of grade? I'll give this one 2 Claws and Shaka Bras. That's right, 2 Claws and Shaka Bras. Okay, well, thanks for inviting me, bros. Hope to see you again. And just in case, I'm going to watch one more wrestling match. Jimmy Paradise is here, hanging and banging. That's right. Maybe next time they'll let me do some grilling and chilling. Bros! What the... I don't have anything else to say. Wow. Thank God for this week's tasty beverage. Okay, bros, let's get right back to it. The second half of NXT Super Tuesday was the Fatal 4-Way 60-minute Ironman match for the vacant NXT Championship. We've said this before, but we have Johnny Gargano. We have Tomasso Ciampa. We have Finn Balor. And we have Adam Cole, baby. This was a fantastic match. We're talking the Mount Rushmore of NXT, bros, going at it. The match started off. Everybody was kind of trading back and forth. There was a lot of false finishes, a lot of kickouts, a lot of super kicks. Loved every bit of it. First fall went to Finn Balor, who hit the coup de grace. Second fall went to Johnny Gargano, who threw Ciampa out of the ring after Ciampa hit the fairy tale ending. Third fall went to Adam Cole, baby, who hit the Panama City Sunrise. Fourth fall went to Tomasso Ciampa, who hit the fairy tale ending. We had these 4 men tied up at 1 fall apiece with just about 20 minutes left to go in the match. Wow. Then we got down to the last, not even 2 minutes, last 1 minute of this match. Everybody was tied at 1 fall apiece. Then, out of nowhere, Tomasso Ciampa hits an air raid crash off the top ropes. But he doesn't get up quick enough because Finn Balor follows that up with his coup de grace on Tomasso Ciampa for the 1-2-3. Finn Balor gets a second fall with just a few seconds remaining. He sits up, boom, gets hit in the back of the head by the knee for Adam Cole, baby's last shot. Adam Cole, baby, 1, 2, 3 with time expiring. That's right. Adam Cole, baby, ties it up. 2 falls for Adam Cole, baby. 2 falls for Finn Balor. Johnny Gargano, 1 fall. Tomasso Ciampa, 1 fall. So now everyone's like, well, what's going on? What do we do? Thank goodness NXT has a great general manager. William Regal comes down to the ring and says, enough, enough. You have 2 falls and you have 2 falls. We're going to go sudden death next week because we are doing NXT Super Tuesday Part 2. Next Tuesday, bros. Oh my goodness. We have 1-on-1, 1 fall to a finish. Finn Balor and Adam Cole, baby, for the vacant NXT Championship. Now, as you can tell, I was pretty animated about this review here, so this should not come as a surprise to anyone. We are going to give this Fatal 4-Way Ironman match a very prestigious 9.5 on the bro ratings. That's right, 9.5 5. Look, bros, it's the first time in wrestling history that there's been a 60-minute Ironman match as a fatal 4-way. And then you add on the vacant NXT championship, and then you add on the Mount Rushmore of NXT. I mean, but I'll tell you what, bros, I'm pumped for next week. Next week, Adam Cole, baby, Finn Balor, we will have a new NXT champion. So, with that being said, bros, we had 4 matches or in-ring segments. No, it's a little light this week, but keep in mind we did have a 60-minute Iron Man match in there. So, for your 4 matches and in-ring segments, the average bro rating for the week is a very high 7.73 on the bro ratings. Now, some quick predictions for you going into next week. We have a steel cage match. Rhea Ripley versus Mercedes Martinez of the Robert Stone brand. My opinion? Your winner will be Mercedes Martinez with some possible shenanigans, some possible interference from Suitman Stone. Coming up, we have the NXT Championship. Adam Cole versus Finn Balor. And my prediction for that is, we're out of time! I'm kidding. We've done that bit already. So, my prediction for that match. I said Adam Cole would win the original fatal 4-way Ironman match. And in my heart, I do think Adam Cole will win this. However, in my mind, I think it's time for the Prince. That's right, bros. Finn Balor. And how cool was that to see Adam Cole and Finn Balor do the too sweet in the middle of that Iron Man match this week. Fantastic stuff. I do think Finn Balor will win, will become your new NXT champion, but I think there will be shenanigans. And with that being said, bros, here is my NXT Takeover predictions. My prediction, it will be Takeover War Games! And with that being said, if it's War Games, it would not be War Games without the Undisputed Era inside War Games. So, I think Finn Balor's going to win, but I think he's going to win because one Pat McAfee is going to cost Adam Cole the championship match. And McAfee's team and Cole's team will meet inside War Games. It will be Adam Cole, Roddy Strong, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish versus Pat McAfee and his 3 partners, not the NFL players. We're talking 3 NXT superstars. They will be. That's right. It's Grimes time. He's going straight to the moon. We're joining the Grimy Army. Cameron Grimes joining Team Pat McAfee along with the Velveteen Dream. And rounding out that squad will be none other than Johnny Gargano. That's right, Johnny Takeover inside War Games. My prediction. Now, we will have a women's War Game match. So, my prediction here, it will be Team Io Shirai, Rhea Ripley, Tegan Knox, and Shotzi Blackheart. Ow, ow, ow! Going up against Team Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez, Candice LeRae, and Mercedes Martinez. After that, rounding out this card will be your NXT Championship match, Finn Balor versus Tomasso Ciampa. Your North American Championship match will be a fatal 4-way, Damian Priest, Timothy Thatcher, Bronson Reed, Austin Theory, and rounding out this card will be a 5th match, and that will be your NXT Cruiserweight Championship, where you will see Santos Escobar El Chapo versus Isiah Swerve Scott. So, keep that in mind. Bros, if you haven't watched this NXT Ironman match, please do so. It was fantastic. If you've already watched it, watch it again. Look, we know it had that big time fight feel because look at who the referee was. That's right, none other than Super Tan Referee, bros. Super Tan Referee calling the shots on the big time match, and I hope he's there for next week's match for Cole versus Balor. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this week. I am Jimmy the Gibson here with your NXT Fix on the OK Bros Wrestling Recap. Please comment below and like, subscribe, and share this video to all of your closest friends, family, coworkers, and other people you don't even know. Tune in to this weekend where we will have a special OK Bros Wrestling Update. I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and out